Hey everybody, welcome to the live streams of Global Trade Live. Today is 27th of October and we are now live in New York session over here. So let's get started. So basically what's happening over here is GBP JPY went all the way down, really did a great move over here in the London session, and there was many opportunities which we could have grabbed if we were trading London session, but obviously we were not trading London session, so now we need to wait for another opportunity over here. Hey Dagby, good afternoon. Let's check, first of all, let's check if there is any news today or not. So 1 minute left for the 30-minute candle to close. Oh, there is a news. USD news is coming up. So this is durable goods, and there is another GBP news autumn budget coming up in 1 hour. Okay, so there are some news today. So but still got 1 hour left here. So yes, if we get an opportunity, then we can trade. So this is the scenario in 30 minutes. Let's look this scenario in 15 minutes also. So if we talk about this particular setup in 15 minutes, then we have a problem over here. So we don't have a proper range, right? So if we want to take a buy, then I think waiting for the market to cross above this level is really important. If we look at the scenario in 1 hour, then what was happening over here is this candle went down, candle closed bullish, next candle went down, created a resistance, but next candle respected the low and going up to maybe test the high. But the thing is, this 1 hour candle is having 30 minutes left to close, right? So if in case this 1 hour candle breaks the low of the previous 1 hour candle, then this will be a strong resistance which can take the price all the way down. So we have a clean range to the left, and the range is extremely good. So I think, yeah, I think sell might work over here. But what if in case this the current 30-minute candle respects the low of the previous 30-minute candle and breaks the high? What if that happens? If that happens, then I think that might be a problem over here, because all these wicks and all the previous candles were failed to maintain their price above. Let's go to 15 minutes. So I think if anybody wants to take a buy, then in 15 minutes will be the best time frame to go for. I mean above this area. So you need to wait for the candle to close above this area and then execute a buy trade. So you will be aiming around this much of range at that point. So yeah, the range is good. So I think buys will be based on 15 minutes, and sells will be based on 1 hour. Yeah, this makes sense. Because right now I want to be very, very, very careful about every trade I take now, because the thing is, today is second day of the week and I have got 2 days consecutively losing days for me, and the probability was not there, I know, but the thing is there is something which we can also avoid. So I'm gonna do that. So my analysis will be, so the things are getting more complex over here. So the traders who are coming new to the streams, look, now there were few things which were already complex for the new traders. They get those things difficult to understand, right? And now I am getting the things more complex over here, because now what I'm doing is I'm doing a new thing over here, that buy bias will be according to 15-minute time frame, and selling bias will be according to 1 hour time frame. So you need to switch the both the time frames into your mind, right? So just be very very careful. If I am taking a trade according to the 1 hour, then I'm gonna manage that trade according to the 1 hour only. And if I'm taking a trade according to the 15 minutes, then I'm going to manage that trade according to 15 minutes only. So just don't get confused, otherwise you won't understand why I took a particular trade. And if the market goes beyond this level over here, then we have extremely good range to cover up. Why this movement happened, by the way, let's just check if there is any news. Yeah, there was euro, there was no news at all. So if this news if this movement was happened with no reason, then GBP will be covering up this whole move, that's for sure. So let's wait over here, because if you go to 30 minutes, then yeah, exactly, Dagbi, that's why I was checking if there was any news today or not. So there was no news, so that means this move was happened with no reason. So GBP will be covering up this one. So I was about to take a buy trade above this high, but now when I marked the levels in 15 minutes, I get a new thing over here. So I can now take buys above 156.195. But according to me, this move up was just a liquidity grab to the previous wick rejection. Because look, the previous wick rejection was exactly to the point with this wick over here. So this makes total sense if this candle reverses back and break the low. If that happens, then that means this candle can move all the way down to fill this wick over here, and then further down to fill this whole clean range to the left. And if that happens and it breaks this wick over here and starts to go down, I'm gonna hold the trade for at least 30 to 40 pips, because GBP is having potential of doing that. So yesterday we marked some trend lines over here in the 1 hour, 1 hour and 30 minutes, yeah. So look, market broke the trend line and went all the way down, all the way down. And now we have another clean range coming up. In the 4 hour, the market is at this support over here. Let's go to the bigger time frames. Let's go to monthly. Okay, monthly is coming back under the resistance. That means it can reject a little bit more over here, and that little bit in the monthly will be 100 to 200 pips in smaller time frames. So weekly also created a higher wick, and now it's coming back down. Yeah, daily, this was a resistance, this was another resistance when today's daily candle broke the low of the previous yesterday's candle low, and now it also broke the low of these two candles also. So I think with volume it can push the price down. So I think a big downward move is coming up in GBP JPY. So my bias is sells over here, because I don't want to get trapped into buys. It might go up to fill this move, but after that it will take a U-turn and go down. Alright, so the news is about to come in 46 minutes. Good trade balance, durable goods order. Okay, let's check tomorrow's news also. Tomorrow is JPY's news, 8:30. Then we have Euro. Okay. Then there is initial jobless claims tomorrow. Okay. Then on Friday there is PMI and Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index. Okay, so this 15-minute candle over here closed above. Let's check. Okay. There's nothing much happening in 15 minutes right now. Let's check 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minute also makes sense about the buy scenario. Let's check volume indicator. Okay, so yesterday this was the area and market exactly rejected that area and went all the way down. Then we got this area over here, which was a low volume area. Then we got this area. Then we got this area. Then we got this area. So this is also an important area, and if the market continues to move up from this area, then it can go up to, I think, this wick again to test this area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift this area over here. Okay, perfect. So to move down, it have to, you know, reverse back. But if it stays above this area, then there is a chance that it might go up. Hey George, good morning, buddy. Hey Nishal, how are you? What do you think of this plan? Okay, let's check Nishal's plan over here. So this is EuroCAD. Okay, you are planning to buy above this wick over here till this area. If there is a clean range, I think there is a clean range over here to the left. Okay, let's just check. Initial, I think best buys will be above this area. So just wait for the market to go beyond this level to execute your buys till this area, and the range is about 13 pips or 12 pips, you can say. So yeah, I think you should wait for a candle to close above this area or do something which will guide you to execute buys, and then you can execute buys over here. Because right now market is approaching to this rejection zone from the left, and same mistake I made in GBP JPY yesterday, so I'm not gonna repeat that mistake again, and that's why I'm telling you this, that just wait for a close above 1.44166. So 7 minutes left over here for the current 30-minute and 1 hour candle to close, and that will be the open of New York session. So let's see in 7 minutes if this candle can come all the way down or not. My assumption is that this current 1 hour candle will be closing like this only. A very, very weak, bullish type of candle. This might come more down, but in the end, it can close like a weak, bullish candle. If not, uh, I think there are two cases which can happen over here. That one is the next candle can go up to test the wicks over here and breaks the low and move down. Second scenario is that it can move a little bit up and then break the low in the first few minutes and then finally break this low over here. So 5 minutes left. Let's see what will happen after 5 minutes. I'm gonna wait for 5 more minutes. Yeah, 45 minutes is also having 5 minutes left. I can also plan a trade in 45 minutes. Yeah, all these wicks are exactly same like all these wicks over here. So this is the second attempt of GBP JPY to this area. So first attempt was here, it failed and went up. Second attempt is here. Let's see if it continues to move down at this time or it fails again and move up. Things will get clear after 5 minutes. Oh, look at the move. Look at the move happening. Sells based on the 1 hour. What do you think about that? What if candle closes bearish and the next candle 1 hour breaks the low? If that also happens, then it's okay, because the main thing is that I want a candle to close below these bodies. That's what I want. But if the candle closes like this only, and this closing will be above all these bodies over here, right? So at that point I'm gonna wait for a wake up and breaking this low over here, because that will lead the candle to fill the wick over here, which is also a good range, 14 pips. So we are gonna get 10 pips out of that. Look, this will be a tricky trade, so that's why picture will be getting clear after this candle closes, because that can also happen that this candle closes all the way up. That can also be the case, so we need to wait for this candle to close first. "32 minutes left for the USD news. As the time passing away, the opportunity of trading GBP JPY for the next 30 to 40 minutes is also passing away, because as the news will be coming near, then we need to avoid trading before the news, because market can move anywhere at the time of the news and that can also stop us out. So we need to be very, very careful. Look here, now this candle is moving all the way up. Look at the rejection at this point. I don't like the way it's moving. So the current 1 hour candle didn't broke the high and didn't broke the low of the previous candle. That means consolidation can start over here. Okay, so the 1 hour candle closes like a strong, not strong, but yeah, a little bit strong bullish candle. And the 1 hour is confusing. Let's go to 45 minutes. So this is a support, this is another support. If the current 45-minute candle breaks the previous 45-minute candle high, then there is a chance that it will move up. Okay, let's go to 30 minutes. Yeah, 30-minute is also, this is support, this is another support. If this candle comes down to test the wick, then break the highs over here, then it can move up. But if we look at the 15 minutes over here, then it's just a consolidation happening right now. If it breaks this high, then it can move over here. Okay, let's check 4 hour. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for the 15-minute candle to close above 156.195 to trade buy, because I don't want to take any type of a stupid decision over here because of the fear of missing a trade. So I'm gonna wait for this candle to close over here, because the bias of the market is purely sells, and and we are trying to trade buys, so that's not a good decision to hurry up in a trade. Okay, it's about to break the high. So let's just check this out. If I would have just took an entry over here, I'm planning an entry over here, right? Let's suppose that. So this will be a paper trade. So once the price breaks this price over here, virtually I'm gonna enter a buy, and I'm gonna keep the stops below the current candle's low. So the stops will be around 10 pips. So let's see if this candle breaks this price and continues moving up, or whether this candle breaks the price and starts to reject this area to continue moving down. Oh, look at the rejection. There is rejection happening. Amazing move happened in EuroCAD also. So finally this candle is rejecting this area. Let's go back to 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour candle is about to break the high of the previous 1 hour candle. That means 15 minutes is also about to break the highs over here. 15 minute is candle having 7 minutes left to close. So I'm gonna wait for that candle to close first. 30 minutes about to also. Okay, it just broke the high over here. So now let's see if it continues moving up or if it rejects this area. All the candles, previous candles rejected this area. So let's just check this out. So suppose we took a buy once this candle broke the high over here and we kept our stop loss below the current candle's low. This is just a paper trade. I'm not taking this trade because I'm not comfortable taking this kind of a trade. So this is just a paper trade. Okay, 20 minutes left over here. So in 3 minutes this 15-minute will be closing. If this 15-minute candle closes above 156.11195, then I'm gonna take a buy trade in the next 15-minute candle, like when the next candle break the high, and then I'm gonna take a buy. So this candle is struggling really hard to move up, but it's failing every time. I just want this candle to close above 156.195 to move up. Okay. So last 1 minute left over here, and this candle is about to close strong bullish. I'm gonna get ready with my accounts. Oh, this 15-minute candle rejected this price. Not good. Last 24 seconds remaining over here. Okay, 15-minute candle closed over here at this point. So if this candle breaks the high, I'm gonna wait over here. This looks really risky. It's about to break the high. Let's see whether it will be continue moving all the way up or rejects the area. We need to wait for 1 more minute over here. Yeah, it just broke the high over here. Let's see if it closes below the bodies from the left or above the bodies from the left. Last 16 seconds remaining over here. I want to see where this will be closing. And it just closed like with a rejection wick. So I cannot take a buy at this point. I want to wait over here. Yeah, I'll wait at this point because this looks not good to me. If the 5 minute candle would have just closed above these bodies over here, then I would have definitely took a buy in the current 5 minute candle maybe. But it went up, broke the high, but closed below the bodies from the left. And look here, the current 5 minute started to reject. So I'm gonna wait for this 30 minute candle to close. And the thing is, in 9 minutes there will be USD news, so I'm not gonna take any trade now. I'm gonna wait for 9 minutes more and we'll see how this candle closes. Okay. So at this point, this candle gave 10 pips. It should be moving up now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for a candle to close above this area to execute buys. Extremely good move happened over here. So in 2 minutes this candle will be closing, and in 2 minutes news will be coming up. Look here, EuroCAD also moving up. No, Dagby, I'm not gonna buy at that point. I'm gonna wait for this scan to close first, and then I'll see where I can actually buy, because move has already been done. Move has already been done over here, and we missed this trade. Okay, so this 15-minute candle about to break the high, but it didn't. News is coming up. Good trade balance, negative. USD is coming up, negative. Yeah, it should be moving up. Okay, EuroCAD closed over here above that area. I think it will be moving up.
You want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
EuroCAD trade is running in 3 pips of profit right now. Look here. .2 pips in profit. I took a trade a little bit late because of the spread. 1.44203. What the fuck? I really took this trade late over here. Okay, 4.3 pips running in profit. Let's see with volume if it can continue moving up. So I'm gonna close everything at this point. Yeah. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Let's just hope that this candle continues moving up, which will fill the symmetry from the left. And once this candle taps the TP over here on trading view, I'm gonna close everything on my broker account. Yeah, because 4R is also approaching this area. But the good thing is EuroCAD finally broke out of this consolidation. Yeah, this daily candle moved away from these wicks over here. Yeah, weekly candle also broke out the high of the previous week's high. Monthly also retracing back. Let's hope to get this some volume over here. Let's see. Five pips in profit right now. I took this trade almost 2 pips late. So now if it comes back to the entry point, I'm gonna close half of the trade at break even and let the rest run. I just hope that it does not come back to the entry level and should go up. Because I know there is a lot of pressure on this current daily candle over here, so that's what I'm worried about. Because if it starts to move up with heavy volume, then this will be a big candle today. But if it starts to consolidate over here, then there will be a rejection coming up, which will create a problem. So that's why I want this candle to cross away this level. I hope Nishil you also got this trade over here. Okay, so 6 pips in running in profits. It's trying really hard to move up. Alright, 15 minute will be closing in 2 minutes. Looks good. This 15 minute looks good right now. Let's see how this 15 minute candle will be closing. I think it should be closing strong bullish because we have this clean range in the 15 minutes also. And next candle should be creating a lower wick and then break the high to move all the way up. Or if this candle, oh perfect, it's going up. Let's see if this candle reaches this area or not. Because this looks really good in the weekly, because weekly, if the weekly starts to move up, then we will be getting almost, huge amount of pips in this trade. Perfect. 8.2 pips running in profit right now. Oh, why this rejection? Last few seconds remaining. Come on, man. Just move up. Because next candle will be doing some retracement. Alright, last 10 seconds. Here we go. Let's see now if this candle moves down or up. Actually, the market is now reaching low volume area. So to pass the low volume area, it need high volume in the candle, and which can cross away this low volume area. So if the market really wants to move up from here and don't want to move down from here, then it really need to be a very strong candle which can cross this level over here. So once this candle breaks the high, it should be moving up to TP, and I'm gonna close 90% at 10 pips, and I'll let the runner run. Okay, closed 90% over here, keeping stops at break even. Come on. Yeah. So congratulations everybody if anybody took this trade, and trade credit goes to Nishchal because he pointed out this idea of EuroCAD. I didn't knew that movements is being happening in EuroCAD. So 10 pips achieved over here. Perfect. So now it just broke above this level. With volume, if it continues to move up, then we will be going super bullish in EuroCAD. Now there is no limit for EuroCAD because it just crossed away up from this level. So only retracement can take this trade out. Otherwise, if it starts to go up with like this only, then I'm gonna get around all good pips in this particular runner. So my target is 100 pips in this runner, but let's see if we can achieve that or not. So I'm gonna set the TP at 1.45203, which is 100 pips from this point. GBP is coming down from this point. That means this was just a liquidity grab over here, and let's go to 1 hour and check the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, 1 hour is also coming down. Let's see how this candle prints. 9 minutes left for the current 1 hour to close. I'm gonna wait for 9 more minutes here. EuroCAD is going good, 12 pips running up. Because if the market starts to go up from this level, then this will be the level over here. It can go up to 150 pips up because it's going up exactly from this support level from the left, and previously it respected this level. So this time there is a probability that this time also this will be respecting this level. Okay, let's check Nishal's chart over here. So this is EuroCAD 30 minutes. You took the trade when this candle came down, created a low. That means over here, I think. Yeah, nice. So now, this area over here, this zone is really important for EuroCAD, because if the price stabilizes itself above 1.44295 area, like this area over here, then it will be going up by creating steps, and that will take this trade to 100 pips. 90% of the times my runner always gets hit, but let's see if this time it continues to move up, or again it will be coming down to hit the break even. Okay, GBP is doing something. We don't have a range. We don't have a range. We don't have a range over here. Three minutes left for 30-minute. Oh, 4 hour will be also closing in 3 minutes. This will be interesting now. Look here, this 4 hour candle is approaching this area, right? Daily is passing away these wicks over here. Weekly has crossed above the previous wick's high and now moving up to this candle's high. Really hoping for EuroCAD to move up. 14 pips running in profit right now. So this is the trade over here. Just hold on, guys. Okay, so value touched till 20 pips in EuroCAD. So this is the start of the 4-hour candle over here, and I'm really glad that price went all the way up and created a distance. Like the current 4-hour candle can also create a lower wick before moving up. So that's something I like about EuroCAD today. So the chances have now increased that it can move up from this level. So this is JPY and it's struggling between the zones over here. Let's go to 15 minutes. Let's remove everything over here and reanalyze JPY. Okay, let's not remove everything. So this is perfect. We don't need this area. This area is okay. I'm gonna shift this area to this one. And this area over here. Yeah. Now this makes sense. And if you go to 30 minutes, then in 30 minutes I can try buying above this area. So I think better buys will be above in 30 minutes. I'm gonna remove this 15-minute area from here. Okay. Okay, perfect. Let's have a look. Oh, the previous 4-hour candle just closed with no wick. This is not good. Actually, it closed with a wick, but very small wick. Yeah, there is a possibility, but the thing is, the previous candle closed above this area, these bodies. So chances of going up is high, and we have this clean range to the left. Yeah. So it can move up to this level. First of all, it will be entering this trend line over here, and then it will be tapping on this trend line. Let's see. Try to secure more pips before the interest rate news, or at least trail stops. CAD news in 1 hour. No, Dagby, I'm gonna take this risk in this trade because this is just a 10% trade running. I have secured 90% already, so we can take this risk. Yeah, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift the stops to this candle's low before the news. But and the one, okay, so this is interest rate, but why this is marked as medium? Let's check the Forex factory over here. Forex factory. Okay, so CAD. Okay, on Forex factory it's marked as high impact. But it's a runner, as you say. Yes, that's a runner. You can keep it open and secure more than 100 pips if the interest rate decision didn't stop you out. But 100 pips is really enough because EuroCAD does not have that much of pip value. So that's why 100 pips is also huge amount for EuroCAD to give up. So that's why I'm giving TP to 100 pips. Plus, interested decision is coming, so I don't think that that will give a 100 pip of move in one single, news. And the market is moving up before the news, so market can move down after the news. 49 minutes left. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the stops under the low of this 15-minute candle. अब बताएगी बात. So let's see where is will be 100 pips. What we are actually expecting. So this will be 100 pips. So let's go to 4 hour to see. Yeah, this is possible actually. If it breaks these highs over here, then it can move up to this level. So this will be 60 pips. GBP is stuck between this zone. I'll be back, guys. All right, so 30-minute candle will be closing in 1 minute in EuroCAD. News is about to come in 30 minutes, and GBP is also, oh, it just came all the way down, but it's retracing back up. Let's see where the NYSE volume will be taking the price. 45-minute candle will be also closing in 1 minute. 15 seconds remaining. So I'm gonna wait for a 15-minute candle to close below this area to execute sells in GBP JPY. Because this is coming down, that means EuroCAD should be going up. Look at the move in GBP. We cannot take a trade like this. We need to wait. Yeah, we need to wait for a candle to close. It should reject this area. GBP is gone. This might reject this area also, but if it breaks the low, then it can really start to move down. It just broke the low over here. So now to execute sales, I'm gonna wait for 15-minute candle to close, and the next 15-minute candle should create a higher wick first and then break the low. Otherwise, the next candle will break the low, create a low, and then it will be reversing back. That will stop us out. And in case of EuroCat's second attempt trade, we can wait for a 15-minute candle to close above 1.44404, and then we can take a trade in the next candle. Because when I looked at the left, there are huge rejections happened earlier in this area. So there's a very high possibility that today also this might just a rejection in this area and might be just a rejection wicks in this area. Hmm. 8 minutes left here. GBP is moving all the way down now. It's not stopping. So obviously I cannot take a trade over here. So I need a retracement to be happen first in GBP JPY, and then I can take a trade. Because now it has came all the way far away from the trade execution zone. So this is not good. Let's wait for 4 more minutes. Hey Saranj, how are you, buddy? So this candle is about to close. EuroCAD candle is also about to close over here. Okay, GBP JPY candle is about to close with a wick, with the rejection wick on the bottom. That means 5 minute. Okay. News is about to come in 14 minutes. If I take a trade when this cannot break the low, the stops will be around 16 pips. Stops will be really high. So I need to wait for a good setup to form, or a 15-minute candle to close bullish and then a candle to close bearish kind of thing. Yeah. Which trade, Saransh? I took Eurocat trade and the runner is still running over here in 11 pips. Eurocat is coming down, GBP is going up. Let's see the higher time frames. It's coming down. Okay, Dagby, see you tomorrow. I just hope that this candle stays above this area before the news, because if it starts to go down, then it can hit the break even, and the news candle can go all the way up. So I just want this candle to stay above this zone for 11 more minutes. So now the current 15-minute candle in GBP JPY is rejecting this price over here. So after 10 minutes, if this current candle closes below this zone and the next candle breaks the low, at that point I'm gonna take a sell trade. Yeah. Let's see. Let's wait for 11 more minutes here. Oh, EuroCAD is coming down. So now running in only 5 pips. I'm really assuming that the news will be taking the price all the way up. This is just a retracement before the news. So this is the low created by 5-minute chart in GBP JPY. So this candle is about to close in 3 minutes, and 15 minutes will also be closing in 15 minutes will be closing in 8 minutes. EuroCAD is near to my break even point. Yeah, GJ is rejecting from the resistance, but that's not for sure right now. That will be sure after this candle closes. Come on, man. Just 7 more minutes we need to hold. Okay, it just hit the break even over here in EuroCAD. Now this will be interesting to see where the news will be taking the price. According to me, it should be going up. Because I think interest rates will remain unchanged, so there will be a temporary effect on the market. look at Eurocat is gone. Eurocat is gone, guys. Eurocat. Oh, it just broke the low. It just broke the low. But we still have some room here. It just went down 80 pips in one single line. GBP created a fake out. Why GBP? Why? Look, interest rates are kept unchanged, right? So what does this mean? This means that there should not be any movement in the market. So why there is this movement? The reason is the traders or the market is really excited about the interest rates, but soon it will become normal. That means this move coming down will be corrected soon. So till the time it stays above this zone, it's good. But once it breaks below this zone, then that's the point we should be trading. Let's see GBP. It just moved down within a fraction of seconds. Let's check the spreads. I think. Yeah, spreads are 3 1 2 3 3 pips. Yeah, max 3 pips. What a trade. We'll keep an eye on this low. It just came down to this low over here. So this whole move going up was just that was just for to create a room for the news to come up and take the market down again. So now I think now the consolidation will be ending. Let's have a look over here. If the price stays below this trend line, then it should be going down. Let's see. Guys, do not get excited by this big candle, because you need to be very very sure if you are about to take the trade in the next candle. The reason is you need to be managing your stops really well, so that's why. So let's find some clean range to trade. There is no range, no clean range. Let's go to 30 minutes. Yeah, I think sales can be below this area. Okay, let's just do one thing. Let's just call it a day. Let the news play its role. If I'll be trading after this, then I'll be posting that on Instagram and Discord. So take care, everybody. Have a great day. I'm gonna call it a day here. So let's meet tomorrow with new analysis and new trade. So only one trade today, EuroCAD. That was a winning trade. So now let's meet tomorrow, guys. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.